Pick myself up, turn the world on its head. Don't forget what my mama said. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? This is your boy Food Junkie, and I'm
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? This is your boy Food Junkie, and I'm
down. Yeah, I'm just trying to. Good morning, Rizzo. How you doing, baby? Just getting this stuff situated. You know how I do it. Yep. And this is 2019 year in review. My perspective, y'all. Um, Welcome everyone. Welcome. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Hope everyone had a great day. Going to have a great day, and hope everyone is going to be safe for their New Year's activities and festivities. Like I said, this is my 2019 year in review. But let me start with something that I've been hearing for a couple days now, and I chose to ignore it. But it is what it is. I guess old girl over there is upset because people start taking her side and coming against her with what's up, lovely one, baby? How you doing, wild card? How you doing, baby? Not coming to her rescue because she feels she's being harassed by someone. Sweetheart, you have called black people roaches, rats, black bitches, and all other kind of derogatory names. You have threatened to seek your white Jewish lawyers on black men. You have also called black men pedophiles with no provocation whatsoever. You have attacked black people on the regular and at your leisure. And now all of a sudden, what's up, Blue Bottom, Sephora C, Braxton Bay, how you doing? You expect people to come to your rescue and lift you up and rally behind you because you feel that you started something that you couldn't quite finish. It's not gonna happen, sweetie. I don't care about you. I don't care about him. Because remember, all us niggers need to go to jail anyway. So, and you come from this affluent family that have all these lawyers. Why don't you get the same white Jewish lawyers that you was threatening black people with to come to your rescue against this white man? That's all I'm asking. Why? What's up, DMV baby? How you doing? Why don't you get the same white lawyers that you was using to threaten these black people with, these nigger bitches and these roaches and rats that you called us, to come to your rescue for these against this white man? I'm confused by that. But anyways, like I said, it's no here or there to me because I really don't care about you or anything that you're going through. I'm just saying, you know, I'm just saying. Keep my name out your mouth, sweetie, because I don't care nothing about you. As you notice, I haven't mentioned your name, period. I don't care about you. I don't care about your plight that you're going to. I don't care about your job at the airline. I don't care. And if you are so offended by what's going on, stop offering your sexual services to this white man that disgusts you so. How about doing that first? And then come back and talk to me about helping you out after you apologize to everybody that you offended for this past year. Anyways, yeah, you guys, enough of that. Took us too much of my time anyway. Um, what's up, Taryn, baby? How you doing? Yes, Sephora. Like my thing is this: I don't I don't get involved in people's messes like that because it really doesn't bother me, especially someone who's been so offensive in the past about something that they did, something that they said, and their outlook on things. I really don't care. Don't mention me. I won't mention you. Well, mention me. I still won't mention you because I still don't. I still didn't mention you. But you guys, like I said, this is my 2019 year in review. As we know, well, we don't know. I came on YouTube this year. I came on YouTube in February, late February, early March time, around that time. And while I've been listening to YouTube and watching YouTube for a while and been in the bushes for a while, I really never thought about becoming a content creator until I auditioned for Project Runway and had to do a video for them. And I saw the video that I did. It was awkward. It was kind of blase blase. I was uncomfortable talking on the camera. So I decided after all the mess of the Maddie and Kaya stuff died down a little bit, well, it's not, and some things happened that was going on around the early part of this year where people that I like was being attacked and being falsely accused of things, and I just wanted to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Had a voice, had an opinion, and thought that my voice was a little slightly different than the voices that was out there. So I felt that it was something that I could expound upon, enlighten people upon, and give people different views and ideas. So that's why I came on YouTube. So what was going on this year in review? We know at the beginning of the year, it was a lot of mess happening that stemmed from the last part of last year, where people were being called things that was not true, called pedophiles, called things that wasn't cool. People were basically being attacked for no reason, seemingly no reason why it's not. But with that whole thing, it was so much other stuff going on. It was sides being taken. It was people knowing that lies was being told, but yet still choosing to believe it because, they didn't like certain individuals. Good morning, Yummy Living. What's up? Yuma Living Life. How you doing, baby? Good morning to you. Welcome. Um, And with that, it was just a lot happening last night. And I just felt, saying there needs to be some type of calm in this storm because the storm was just happening all over the place. Everyone was seeming to be twisting and turning. People who were taking up for people was not, that wasn't, didn't really have a voice to really, it was just a bunch of mess going on. What's up, Miss Leo, baby? How you doing? Welcome. So I decided to jump on here as a content creator, and not only to get my speaking skills to where I want it to be, but also to voice my opinion and try to bring a calm to a storm. Um, I started off in my car, as y'all may see my first video. Start off in my car was not on my way to work, which I still do today. But it was basically not trying to get involved, but trying to give a voice to people who I think that needed to hear something different than what they were hearing. What's up, Lady Auburn? How you doing, baby? And with that, I think I did very well to stay out of mess for the first couple of months at least. Then, of course, like I said, we know that, the whole Vegas gate went down back in April. And then, because that was in conjunction with, Sean being attacked, of course, by VS. And then, of course, everyone saying that he should cancel his event because it's going to be a bust. And then, people going to the event was not lying about what happened, things about making things up, coming back trying to spy, I guess, tell stories, do this, do that, whatever, explain what's happening, what didn't happen, what they felt should have happened, whatever. Um, the event went off seamlessly without a plan. Without a stain, and it was not. Of course, there was always something gonna be said. You had the Jay Wilsons, you had the Seven Stars, you had the Ask Aprils and things like that. Basically trying to downplay and downgrade the event, giving you different options of what you can and cannot do, what you should and should not do, how you could have spent your money better and more wisely, going to different trips and things of that nature. That happened. Okay. But then, turn of events, people started planning other events. People started planning their events, offering different things, offering price points. Well, it's not at a lower price and things, then we saw how that went. But then at the same time, people that were once friends became enemies. People who were once enemies became friends, or acquaintances with one another. Was not. As I said previously, well, there was a lot of things happening, a lot of things going on. Thank you, lovely one. I appreciate it, baby. Um, like I said before, was not a lot of drama that's going on right now is because people were once friends. People were once casual acquaintances, if not friends, was not, or had casual YouTube relationships with one another. And when you have these casual YouTube relationships with each other as content creators, um, especially when you talk in each other's chat, or if you choose to talk outside on phone lines, well, it's not, things get a little muddy and things start to get a little bit more shaky because with that you start to divulge more information about yourself, more personal things, even things that you don't say. An intuitive person can pick up on those things. An intuitive person can actually decipher what is being said from what you want to say based on what is not being said. So that was happening was not then of course, once people realize that things are not happening the way they want it to happen, or things aren't falling into place the way they want it to fall in place as far as trying to destroy someone, they choose to come together, was not with other people with like-minded or like dis-minded people, was now who don't like a certain individual. So that happened as well this year, where a lot of people have come together like Voltron, trying to take one person down. You're right, lovely one. Trying to take one person down, and then when that didn't work, was not they start to infighting amongst each other, which therefore caused them to break apart and start turning against each other as well, telling each other secrets and things of that nature. But as lovely one just stated, was not 2020 is about 2 days away, and nothing really has changed with that. That's why if y'all remember what I say, I really don't like saying people's names because at any point in time you can pick out one name and plunk in another name. And people think that or thought that I was being funny or trying to be facetious or trying to, you know, throw slick shade or things like that. As y'all may know as well, I speak what I want to speak. I say what I want to say when I want to say it, and there's no apologies based on what I say or do. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no malicious intent in what I say or do. But with this whole thing of the enemy of my enemy is my friend thing, a lot of things have happened that prove that to be correct. And one thing I want to say is that although I have a smaller platform, I should say, a lot of things that is going on these YouTube streets, a lot of sayings that's going on in YouTube streets have derived from over here. You know, those of you who've been with me for a while, like Miss Leo knows, a lot of things that is being said on these YouTube streets has started on this side of the YouTube street. A lot of things that I've said, a lot of things that I do was not have been used as a you know, catalyst for other people to do what they do, which is fine by me. I don't mind that, you know what I'm saying? Because imitation is the best form of flattery, although you don't, people try not to give you the credit for what you have done or what you have stated, what you have started. Well, it's not. A lot of little statements, a lot of little sayings, a lot of little, the way people move was not, I can see how they took what I did and how I do things was not and try to use it for themselves. Because as y'all know, a lot of larger what comment? No, baby, I didn't read it so far. Let me see 1 second. Who's Junkie? I think you're most underrated YouTuber in this sector, and you definitely don't get enough recognition. Oh, no, you would not, girl. Stop it. Thank you, Sephora. See, baby, I appreciate it. Maybe Isri, how you doing? Good morning, sweetheart. Thank you, Sephora, baby. I appreciate that so much. Oh my God, I'm flattered. Big one, a lot of traffic. Exactly. You right about that, Miss Leo. Right about that. Um, that kind of threw me off. That kind of threw me off. Sephora, baby. Yeah, there's a little variety here. Oh my god! Don't, stop! I'm blushing. You can't see it, but I'm blushing. um, I'm just a regular old dude. A regular old dude. But yeah, a lot of stuff that and I mean I won't say that I deserve recognition was that, but I think that credit is you give credit where credit is due. I try to be an individual was now, and a lot of people say they want to be an individual on here, but oh, I can tell you in a second. Maybe it's real, but I think it'll be traditional. Yeah, I think that a lot of people say that they're original, they do original things, what's not, but yet if you actually look at the genesis of how things get started, it's not very original at all. But it's okay though, you know what I'm saying? It's always a copy. It's always I took this from this person, what's not, but yeah, I made it better. Look at the whole YouTube news thing. That's something that Tracy did because Tracy was the one that was reporting on what was going on in this sector was not, and then next thing you know, some other people was not started taking that aspect of it was not, as far as trying to copy outside. And you see how that works was not. Even with the beef that's going on right now, the beef that was going on last week, I should say, and it's still simmering, whatever. It's like one person big up. another person for doing the YouTube news better was not, but now they're at it with one another. Like it's so what's what I found this year that it's very hard to maintain your sense of calmness or your sense of self when you're constantly worried about everyone else, when you're constantly trying to do something that someone else is doing and you're trying to because you don't have any original talent of your own or any original ideas of your own. It's hard to maintain those relationships because you're constantly having to backbite. I will be at work. Unfortunately, my job actually is it's a 7 day a week, they're in a 24 hour a day company, so I have to constantly be monitoring stuff and making sure that things is done that way. So I'll be at work. So probably not for New Year's Eve. Probably not for New Year's Eve. Ms. Leo, you're absolutely right. Because I mean, if you notice, I haven't been on anything like that. And I appreciate that you guys who come over here and watch over here because, like I said, although we do a little bit of talking mess and stuff here and there, with it, y'all know this is not what this channel is about. This channel is not about the mess and not about the drama and the BS. Well, it's not. You know, I try to give you a variety. I try to give you a little bit of cooking, a little bit of laughter, a little bit of design stuff. You know what I'm saying, crafting stuff, different ideas and way of thinking. Well, it's not. I want to feed your mind. I want to feed your body. I want to feed your soul. I want to make sure that you have something to hold on to when you leave here. Not just hey Miss Deanna Irvin, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? I addressed our little friend at the very beginning of the first couple minutes of this video, Miss Deanna. I addressed our little friend and just pretty much told her that we don't care. We don't care. Didn't even mention her name, but we don't care. We don't care. We're over it. We're over her. But yeah, I try to give you a little bit of variety over here. Was not. And a lot of people say they give variety. Was not. But is it really variety? Or is it just the same thing packaged in a different packaging? I don't know. I'm just saying, you know. But yeah, this year in review, there's a lot happening. Was now there's a lot going on. We saw breaks up to make up. We saw make up to breakups. We saw what's up BMW 330i. What's not right? Exactly. What it is, what it is. What's not, whatever. You know, ouch, just cut myself. But yeah, it is what it is. We saw a lot of mix up and breakups. We saw a lot of coming together, like Voltron to go against one person when they don't work out. Was not we attack each other. We saw a lot of infighting. We saw a lot of backpedaling and pussy popping. We saw a lot of I'm gonna try to take what's yours and make it mine. We saw a lot of things like that going on. We saw just a lot of nonsense and BS was not. But like I always say, what we saw here on YouTube is a direct correlation of what's happening in the society today. We see it all around us. We see it, what I'm saying? We see wayward pastors and priestess and things like that was not who say one thing but do something totally different. But then you gotta expect you to believe what they say. We see people who out lie, but yet then again want you to believe every word they say and don't question them. We see a lot of stuff like that happening in these streets as we see happening in the world. Oh yes, definitely, Miss Leo. Yes, too much groupthink, too much hypocrisy, too much, what I'm saying? It really isn't fun. It isn't enjoyable. Like when I was watching it, just in the bushes was not, I had fun. And I will stop watching certain people was not for a certain amount of time because it wasn't fun anymore. And it's just not that amusing. It's just not that, what I'm saying, gratifying anymore. Where before it was gratifying. Now it's not gratifying at all. Too much. Thank you, Rex. I appreciate that. Like, I mean, like I do stuff more stuff like that. Like when I like I was gonna take you guys down to like I'd have a series called Out of the Closet where I show you guys different things that I make as far as my designs was not. Check those out if you haven't checked those out yet. But I was gonna go do a design out of the closet by actually showing you guys like how I like it's a mess right now, but show you like all the different fabrics I have, different textiles I have, different things I use to create certain designs. Things like that. And like I'm gonna start doing more of that next year. For going more into like my creative side was not showing you guys actually true creativity was not where I'm biting someone else's idea and things of that nature. Because like I said, even if I give you my sketches, my patterns, my instructions was not how I do stuff, no one can ever do what I do. I don't care if you do. You know what I'm saying have a sewing machine with you. It's not you still can't do what I do. You still can't make what I make because your ideas can't is not as creative as mine. Your mind doesn't work to how my mind works. So I think that it's one thing of everyone being able to do certain things, but at the same time, it's I think the creativity about it all is when someone actually showing you a different way to do it and how to do certain things. Like I said, I don't think that I'm the best sketcher, but I can do enough with my sketching to get the ideas across, and I know the end result would definitely be something that's impressive, you know. But thank you so much, lovely one. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm an artist, and the thing is, I think that even if y'all could look at my food, where I plate stuff was not, even my food and my tablescapes was not. It's always about you eating. Like everybody, we're all visual first. We eat with our eyes first, so therefore, food must be appealing to the eye before it looks good. And that I think that helps enhances it because it tricks your mind to think, oh, this is gonna be good, and when it is good, you're like, damn, okay, I want another piece, I want another bite. You know what I'm saying? But you eat with your eyes first. You are attracted to people that you are physically attracted to first. You know what I'm saying? You get to know them well it's not, but your initial response is what you see visually. And I think that you should always, whatever you do, whatever you put out there, must be done. Exactly. You've been tricked. But the thing is, at least you had a pretty picture to go back to. Oh, that was a mess. That was a mess, Tam. That strawberry video was a mess because I know what I was doing. That was my first time ever dipping a strawberry, trying to create a strawberry. Y'all saw the chocolate, like the milk chocolate was. Oh, no, sorry, the white chocolate was fine. But that milk chocolate that I tried to melt was a mess. And my husband was like, "Why don't you do it? Why don't you double boil it?" I'm like, "No, she said to do it this way. Do it this way." I was out of breath. I was running back and forth, trying to make sure that things wasn't falling all over the place, make sure that it still looked halfway decent. That video was a mess. It was fun though. It was fun. The funny thing is, you guys, I thought about it after I finished that video. I I, I have a fondue pot. I could have melted the milk chocolate in the fondue pot was not, and have it work that way. But it was fun. It was entertaining. It was fun. I had fun doing it. I can now, if I wanted to dip some strawberries, well, it's not. I can dip some, also dip some bananas or whatever the case may be. I watched more videos from Leo the Lioness Queen to show not to try to dip heavy stuff and then pick it up, just lay it flat into the stuff and then pour it on top of it, whatever, you know what I'm saying, and let it dry and harden first and then lift it up and show it. So I learned stuff like that. It was an experience. Exactly. It was an experience. And things that's what I mean. Like I don't mind coming on here experimenting with you guys. I don't mind coming on here. Y'all remember when I first started doing my jewelry as well? I would stick myself. Hey Mia S baby, how you doing? I would stick myself and poke myself and burn myself. You know what I'm saying? That's what's fun about me because I don't mind making mistakes. I'm not trying to be so perfect to her. She was. I was so busy running around. I couldn't read those comments. I was I was so busy running around trying to make sure that I was doing it right that I wasn't even reading the comments. I was just trying to do it. Um, but yeah, like I was like, I mean, I don't mind coming on here having fun. I don't mind coming here showing you flaws and all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be that person who come on here and try to be perfect. 'Cause perfection is boring to me. Perfection is boring. Perfection is something that we would never achieve, no matter how hard we try. We will wear ourselves out in the process. But in 2019, I've learned a lot on YouTube. Being a content creator was not, you know what I'm saying, coming from behind the cameras to being in front of the cameras. I learned a lot. I learned, you know what I'm saying, um, patience. With more patience was not. I learned not to snap off initially and immediately, whatever, because there have been times on here that y'all have seen that I misread something and was on the verge of going off and going crazy. Was not then have to pull myself back after I actually read it again. There have been times where I made mistakes. There have been times where I didn't speak properly and speak correctly or spoke out of turn was not, which caused confusion and kerfuffle was not, which I could have avoided. But at the same time, would I change anything that has happened this year so far with me on YouTube? No, because it's all a learning experience. It's all something that I did in order for me to be where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's one thing. What's up, Jake? Hey, Jake. Couple minutes. It'll be a couple minutes. How you doing? Hope everybody's doing well. You guys, please like this video, you guys. We're just having a little conversation about the year in review of what happened in 2019. Like this video, you guys, please. Who? Jake is the queen of trolls? Who's the queen of trolls? Oh, the queen of trolls right here. Yeah. See, Justin, I just had to read it. Just had to read it. Get him, Louisiana. Drop kick him. Drop kick him. Drop kick him. It was me, but it also got boring and exhausting because it was very repetitive. It was very repetitive. It was very repetitive. Because it was the same drama, different situation. Like you would turn around and blink, someone else is doing the same thing, someone else is doing, but it's the same drama. Although it was, things if I wouldn't even say lit, I think that it was interesting. It was very interesting for me was not to see the drama and how things play out here on these YouTube streets and how people actually move. Was not the people that I used to love and like was not, um, not so much the people that I, you know, what I'm saying, um, watched quite often was not and was there for, far as subscribership was not, things didn't work out the way I thought it was gonna work out, you know what I'm saying? Which is fine by me, you know. You know what I'm saying? Life is a big lesson that you're constantly learning from. Yeah, it was like a love hip hop script, was not. I mean, it's a new season, but it's the same drama. It's a new season, but it's the same mess. It's a new season, but it's still going on the same way. You know what I'm saying? It was. This is definitely, as I always called it, this was a real life reality show. This it was a live action reality show, was not. That's what these YouTube streets are. You know, we live and learn, Miss Deanna. But still, like I said, there's no hard feelings there either because I still like everybody. So it's that's just, I mean, although we leave, while it's something that is repetitive and we learn from what's not, I wouldn't take anything away from it. You know what I'm saying? Because as part as being of a as part of being an adult, we constantly have to learn from our environment. We constantly have to move forward and be the best people that we were meant to be. And I think that 2019, my time here on YouTube, based on what I've experienced and based on what I witnessed or bore witness to was not, I think that it just helped me become the better person that I am meant to be. I think that, hey Trinity, baby, how you doing? I think that it was something that allowed me to prepare me for what is there for me in the future was not, because a lot of people, a lot of things is going on behind the scenes that I'm dealing with, that I work with, all good things I should say, what I'm saying, that I've been preparing for a while. But it's like I've never really had the experience that I had here on YouTube until I became a content creator was not. And I think that it's going to help me deal with a lot of stuff in my real life when things happen, because being part of uh industry such as fashion and being in an area where there's a lot of stuff going on in television and fashion and opportunities happen all over the place. Well, it's not, you know, um, I think that it was wise and conducive of me to be able to be in an environment like where we are right now was not, in order for me to deal with what I possibly have to deal with in the future. You know what I'm saying? How to maneuver around certain things and obstacles was not, and still keep the integrity that I want to have and show other people. So yeah, it's really. I think it was really a good learning lesson. Was not this 2019 was an eye opening situation for me. I think that it is something that is definitely going to help me and propel me and help me excel at what it is that I'm going to be doing, what I want to do, and how I'm going to do it. I think that it's something that is always Trinity. Yeah, 2018 was a better aspect. I think that what kind of changed a lot of stuff has changed in this sector was around 2018. That whole I think the whole thing with Maddie and Kaya changed. I think that's her trajectory of what this sector was and what this sector is. Because out of that whole thing with Kaya and Maddie was not a lot of new content creators were birthed from that. And that was the drama and the BS that was going on. And that was what was the catalyst for a lot of people thinking that that's how you make it, that's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? You have to be involved in the mess. You have to be the roasting and gagging and reading constantly. Well, it's not. And it was that whole thing of not being able to stand on talent alone. You thought you had to have a little bit of talent, but a whole bunch of mess. You have to be able to, you know what I'm saying, be able to go back and forth all the time with people. Was not, and to me, that's not even what it is about. Because that's not where I came here. Because the people that I really liked, they were entertaining. If they were and if they were talking about somebody was not, they were talking about people that they don't have conversations with or have contact with. They were talking about people from Love and Hip Hop. They were talking about people from Married to Medicine or Housewives. They were talking about different things with that. They were giving you personal stories. They were, you know what I'm saying, doing things like that. Was not, they weren't attacking each other left and right. And to me, that was something that wasn't good. That kind of brought down this in 2019. A good Queen of Trolls, a good drag is good. And like I said, we definitely, I mean, not saying this is going to be Pollyanna perfect was not, a perfect Pollyanna was not, but if your whole platform is picking someone to drag, and then once you're tired of dragging them, you pick someone else to drag. To me, that's not talent. It doesn't take talent for that. To me, that doesn't take anything to do, but you know what I'm saying. To me, that's mindless. A monkey can do that, but it takes talent and what's that creativity, whatever, for you to be able to talk about certain things. And what I talk about was that you can intertwine what's going on in this sector into that what's not. You can show how it's a direct reflection from the real world to what's going on in this thing. Hey, New Jersey native baby, how you doing? Just I think that it's so much more to just being a content creator than just causing trouble. And I think a lot of people, I think that that's what it is. And they, oh, I don't like you. I don't like what you say at one moment. So therefore, let me go over here and talk about you with someone else who don't like you. Is that what you call talent? Okay. you know, I don't understand it. Well, it's not, but okay. Hey, Harley Q, baby, how you doing? Her, no, Miss Deanna Tongue is the best, and I love it. I love it. I would like to be able to truly support myself based on my creativity and my talent. I like to be able to dive more into my creativity. I would like to be able to do more with, you know, working on the brand that I want, such as, well, it could be Freaky Miss Deanna. You know that, baby. You're a little freak too. Don't act like you're not. Um, but yeah, I would like to be able to um, actually execute a lot of stuff that I have written down already. Like, cause I've been having ideas. Like I said, I definitely am working on my branding more. right. You're not gonna go there too. Definitely working on my branding. Like I said, my brand in real life is a luxury lifestyle brand. So that's why I try to do everything. I got you, Harley Q, baby. I know you meant no harm, sweetheart. Um, my brand is a luxury lifestyle brand, and I would like to work more on that. Like I said, ideas for ready-made drinks, from fashion to furniture to furnishings to everything was not scents, candles, different aroma things was not. I want to be known like I want like my inspiration is Ralph Lauren. I don't want to say I want to be like him because I don't want to be like him. But he is very inspiring to me because not only does he does fashion, he does furnishings, he does all kind of different things. And the only thing that will make me totally different from him is that I also oh wow, they are Crystal and Pretty Tea is gone. You know, I liked food. The food I did was not, I have ideas for cookbooks was not, and different recipes that I work on was not, drink recipes that I work on, things like that. So I'm more. I want to not only be about fashion and food. I mean, fashion and furnishings and accessories and stuff like that. I also want to work on dive into food and ready-made drinks and stuff like that as well. So I'm just working on stuff like that. Um, working on my brand, working on my branding, making sure that I am presenting myself in a way that I want to be seen. Not everyone's gonna like me, which are y'all know I know that for sure. But at the same time, I'm not shy to be myself. I know will I change who I am to just try to fit in. Either you're gonna accept me for who I am or you're not. It does taste amazing, New Jersey native, baby. Well, the thing is, it's okay to be all over the place. It really is because to me, that's more creative. Was not because someone like years ago, even before I went to school for fashion, was not. Someone told us was telling me, a marketing manager was telling me, oh well, you need to focus on one thing at a time. I'm thinking, well, if I have ideas, was not. If I jot these ideas down and if I work on these ideas, why should I have to stick to one? I should be able to play within everything was not as long as it's under the same umbrella. Because I'm also working on a nonprofit was not, what I'm saying, to anti-bullying, whatever, what I'm saying. But I've been working on that for like almost a decade now, what I'm saying. So it's like I do a lot of things behind the scenes and with people's and different companies was not that helps things. And the fact that I worked in the school system was not that kind of pushed me towards making sure that kids are being someone that is being protected and being knowing their self worth. So that's part of my nonprofit thing for kids. Hey, Munch Bar, baby, how you doing? you know, I'm doing well. Thanks so much for asking, baby. Appreciate it. But yeah, it's like I think like there's so many different things, different aspects of who I am that is not that I don't bring on YouTube because it. I'll be honest with you, it's not like the people on here aren't worthy of me. You know what I'm saying? Bringing my ideas and concepts to YouTube. They're not worthy of it. You know what I'm saying? I think that you have to be um, someone who I am vibing with on a certain level in order for me to even talk about what I'm doing outside of YouTube and bringing that onto YouTube and helping people as not, you know, and you're not worthy. Okay, don't be scared of it, baby. It's okay. When I first started sewing, I didn't even know what a bobbin was. I think I told that story was that when I first started sewing when I went to school, I didn't know what a bobbin was. I just thought you put the thread through the needle from a sewing machine and you start running around. Was that I didn't know the bobbin was used to lock the stitch in place. So true, Museum. Like it's so true. Like people don't. I think on here, whatever people like even like now, this conversation we're having right now was not, and the review that we're going in and out of was not. It's not. It's something that people don't want. They want the mess. They want the knockdown, drag out mess, so they can say, "Oh, shouldn't y'all just be nice to each other?" But yet, that's what you support. That's what you gravitate towards. That's what you give the numbers to. That what you know what I'm saying, whatever, because you want that nonsense. But when someone wants to help and bring forth positive things and actually execute these positive things, not just say, "Oh, I want to be positive." It takes more than that. It takes a plan. It takes a willingness. It takes the ability to actually conceptualize that and be able to execute those things that you want to see. And when you're not able to do that, well, it's not. It's just something that people can't comprehend because they don't have that mindset. They don't have that attitude. You know what I'm saying? Of being able to look past the mess that they are sitting in or they surround themselves in and look past that and say, okay, I see how that could work if he had the right push or they had the right support behind them or they had the right motivation was not. Oh, maybe I can do that too. Maybe I can execute my ideas because I saw that he did it or I saw that she did it was not like what you're doing, Miziana, with your clothing was not in your stuff. We had conversations about that as well offline, but it's like, that's something that is great. You know what I'm saying? You want to brand yourself something differently than just what's right there. You know what I'm saying? You want to go past that and actually offer quality stuff and do things that's gonna not only help but will help you make sure that you can make a living off of your ideas. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand that it takes a lot. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. You know, it takes a lot. But it also takes a lot of self motivation. It takes a lot of stamina. It takes a lot of being able to do what you love. You know what I'm saying, but still put in that hard work was not, and don't mind making sacrifices in other areas in your life was not, as long as it's not going to hinder you anyway to perform. Um, Yeah, because I have three channels actually. I have this channel and I have two other channels as well that I have. But the other two channels was not. I'm not even working on right now because I think that I'm gonna have to do my more positive stuff. I'm gonna have to put on those channels right there and see where I land with that. Because that's what you notice. I stopped putting my painting stuff on here as well. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's not appreciated. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I'm grateful for the ones who do appreciate it. I really am grateful for that. But at the same time, I can't keep on pouring my heart and soul into certain things that I love to do as not, and it's mixed in with the muck. You know what I'm saying? Because it get lost in the muck. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, I don't think it's the sector. I think that I think it's the mindset of the sector because I think that a lot of people is not. They say one thing, but yet they don't get it. I think that a little bit of mess. Like I said, there's mess in every sector. There's mess. There will be mess in the cooking sector. There will be mess in the mukbang sector. There will be mess in the sewing sector. There'll be mess in the gaming sector. What's not? There's a mess everywhere. But I think that a little bit of mess is all right because it keeps everyone's blood flowing. But if you're diving in it and if you're just about the mess, and the mess only, that's what the problem is. That's where the problem lies. You know what I'm saying? That's what the problem lies. Well, it's not. And I said, and the thing is, I said I still like people over here. Was not. I still like the subscribers over here. I like the content creators over here. Was not the ones that I do like and mess with and talk to, whatever. But at the same time, don't don't be knocking no pig feet, y'all. I had a picture of my pig feet meal on my community page the other day, and it looked delicious, and it was delicious, you know. But yeah, I just think that when your hope, like when more than 50% of your stuff is about mess, I think that's where the problem lies. You know, the toes. I can't. Yeah, Miss Young, you're right about that. Trina, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah. It's, I mean, it's about how you do them. It's like I think the other sectors was that their sectors is actually about talent, Pig knuckles. I think like the gaming sector is about your talent and your prowess in gaming. So your message is going to be different. It was not your message isn't going to be talking about someone's mama, someone's job, all the other things like that. Your message is going to be more talking about what level in that game you got in was not, or how many subscribers you may have. It's a different type of mess. Like in your cooking was not the cooking sector was not. Your message is going to be more about, you know what I'm saying, was your kitchen look clean? Did your utensils look clean? How was your plating? Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Well, over here, there's really no talent. There really is no talent, to be honest with you, was not. Um, and used to eat pig feet when I was a kid. Like there's really no talent over here. Was that like there's no substantiated talent. That's why when I did the whole stand up on pose challenge was that I wanted to see what your talents were. So when Tanya did her cakes with that's a talent. Baking is a talent. That is an art form that you can do. Um, Ray Allen does jewelry. That's a talent. You know what I'm saying? When people do different things was not and show their talents was not painting, singing, dancing, poetry, spoken word. All those things are actually talents that people can actually sink their teeth into. And either you're gonna like it or you're not gonna like it. It's not something that I'm talking trash about you was not. And people who do reviews, who actually do good reviews and do quality work and reviewing something like that, that's actually a talent. It's called critique. I mean, was it Roger and Ebert was not made a whole career about giving reviews on movies. Okay, okay, yeah. Like either you need to show your talent or have a passion about something while it's not. And over here, I don't think there's either of those things over here while it's not. I don't think there's very many talent. I mean, actually, I won't say talented people. I don't think there's very many people over here showing their talent or showing their passion. It's not those type of things over here. Was not, and I think that I do a little bit of both. I think that I do a little bit of I'm saying show my talent, show my passion about things that I like, and also I do a little bit of mess. You know what I'm saying? And I think that I think the sector would be a little bit better if people do a little bit more of that, showing their talents and then showing their passions. Was not, and the mess is weaved in between. Well, I mean, if that's what you're passionate about, twerking and showing, doing all that was not, do what you got to do. If that's what you're passionate about, you know. But yeah, I think that that is. Yeah. Well, it's the oldest profession, baby. It's the oldest profession. It's the oldest profession in the world. Keeps the bills paid, keeps the kids fed. It is what it is. But yeah, I mean, I just think it's funny, and I think that in this year, I think that the talent in this sector went down. I think that we were oversaturated with mess and BS. Yep, that's the oldest profession in the world, baby. Selling, I mean, using what you have to get what you want. Using what you have to get what you want. Using what you have to get what you want. Oldest profession in the world. Yeah, I think that I think that in this year, one thing, the big takeaway I can get from this sector from this year is that it definitely just a little taste, literally and figuratively, um, that the talent has dwindled. The talent has dwindled. The talent has dwindled was not, and it becomes more of a, like y'all said, follow a leader type mentality. That's what I'm saying. Trina was not like thing is if you're really passionate about food and you can actually cook and do well, like if I chose to do videos based on cooking on only whatever. I would think I would do well in the cooking sector was not because I think that my food is good, my food looks good, I have good recipes. I can actually teach people how to cook certain things and how to prepare certain things. Like, uh, if I was to just tell you how to make a decent bechamel sauce, or how to make a decent gumbo, the basis of a good roux, based on those different things. So that just show you that was not. I think those will get really good views and really good things if I chose to keep on doing that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because just like even when I did my little how to cut an avocado properly was not video, it didn't get a lot of things because I don't do that often. But if I was to stick to stuff like that, I will also get be moved to a different sector was not and come up on different people's recommendations of that, and I will be thrusted just with cooking to another to a different sector altogether. And I think that I would do well in that because I don't care about what somebody else think about what, and because I know that I can prepare decent food and I can give you good tips to help you do what I do as far as the cooking aspect of it. Like people don't know what a roux is, basic whatever, you know what I'm saying? And that will be, you know what I'm saying, just equal amounts of oil and flour was not, and that's the basis of all cheese sauces. That's the basis of a gumbo was not. You just gotta cook it till like it's a nutty brown, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So if I can give tips like that, whatever, you know what I'm saying, I think I would do well in different sectors. If I can tell you what the Holy Trinity is in cooking, whatever, you know what I'm saying, which is the onions, peppers, and carrots, whatever, you know what I'm saying. If I can show you how to make a decent bolognese sauce, that will be good. You know, I think that those type of things. People don't even know what a bolognese sauce is, or that which is a basic meat sauce in Italian was not. You know what I'm saying? What you use the Holy Trinity, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Wildcard. That's what I'm saying. I think in 2019, the takeaway that I can get from this sector is that the talent and the conversations and the entertainment value has went down. Hey, the hood table, baby, how you doing? Was your breakfast, baby? I ate that already. I was during Miss Deanna's life. I was cooking and eating breakfast. But yeah, I think that that's what the takeaway that I have for this sector this year. Right, she can't do makeup. Sitting in front of a camera was not that has like what's in like RuPaul's filter on it from season one. It's all oily and greasy was not, and you putting on makeup badly is not a talent. Talking about nonsense, eating ice cream, eating ho hos. That's not a talent. You know, I think that a lot of things. Trinity, it probably is. It probably truly is. Yeah, she's eating ho hos and stuff. Was not telling. I mean, and then saying she's doing hauls when she's really stealing. That's not a talent. Shoplifting is not a talent. It's a crime. Braxton, you know that her camera be all filtery and all oily and stuff and all looking all hazy and stuff. You know it's RuPaul's filter from season one. You know that, and I'm not being mean. I'm trying to roast and gag was not. But even if I am, so what? You know what I'm saying? It's true. I don't say anything that's not true. At least I try not to. And I think, yeah, that would be my biggest takeaway from this 2019 year in this sector was that the entertainment value went down, the excitement value went down, the interesting conversations went down. It's like people taking everything too personally, whatever, you know what I'm saying, all the time. Come on now, it takes, I mean, grow up. It's more than just that, you know what I'm saying? It's more than just coming on camera, spewing stuff outside of your neck. Actually having facts, actually, like Miss Deanna said, actually having receipts that make sense. Not everything that you think of is a receipt. Oh, you're absolutely right. They want to be everybody but themselves. They want to show you something that they're not. They want to make you believe that there's something that they're not. And when you don't fall for it, when you actually see who they are was not, they get offended. They get mad at you. It ain't my fault, you know what I'm saying? Come on camera, a complete person. Come on here, a complete person. Come on here, not looking for validation. Come on here, not looking for attention, not seeking people to be, you know what I'm saying, your best of friend. Exactly, Trina C. Exactly. People are prophetesses and pastors and whatnot, but yet they're not over there in the church sector was not actually speaking the word of God and giving you actual scripture and Bible stories was not. They're actually being messy. They're actually causing confusion and conflict was not. I think that's why I don't like those two people ever. Because people who profess to be a child of God, teaching the word of God was not, you are leading people astray by your actions. And that's to me the most hypocritical thing that you can possibly do. Ruin someone's faith in the higher power, ruin someone's ability to actually see and listen and decipher what it is they need to get from the word in order for them to get the message that they need to get. And yeah, I think it's but like that I'm a deeply spiritual person. I'm not a religious person at all. I'm deeply spiritual, whatever. So anytime I can see that a person who is quoting Bible scriptures and verses was not, I know that you're doing something outside of what you're saying. I can't listen to you. Period. My relationship with God is a one-on-one thing, and I know you need to be around like-minded people was not, and in order to fellowship with one another was not, to make sure that the word is absorbed and constantly being talked about was not whatever, but at the same time, your actions must be in correlation with your words and with the word of God, and that what you're trying to speak on and speak about. You can't be out here fornicating, doing all kind of messiness and nonsense was not, but then coming to me talking about what I should be doing based on what God said. You can't tell me nothing. Don't tell me, show me what you're talking about. What do you mean? Show me. You know. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Sephora C. Definitely a con artist. Definitely a con artist. See, Tab, you're right. Right. Like my thing is, if people will show you their real lives, their real selves was not opposed to these caricatures that they put on these cameras was not, you would probably they'd probably be more interesting. They will probably be more liked. They will probably be more popular if you show us your real life than you do showing these caricatures of who you say you are. You can say that too. People like to scam. They like to scam. They like to scam. This is probably one of the most sectors that I hear people asking and dry begging for money. Like all the sector, like the painting sector was not. You don't see people asking you to buy their paint for them or their paint supplies for them in order for them to give you new ideas and new techniques was not to paint with. You don't hear them asking for that. You don't hear people saying, "Oh well, I'm out of paintbrushes was now. Oh, I need new paint, whatever. I need new acrylics. I need new gouaches. I need new watercolors." So therefore, if you want to see me do this new painting technique that I'm interested in showing you guys, I need y'all to help support me. You don't see all that. Cash App is the new rent parties. You're absolutely right about that. You don't have to lie to kick it, right? The hood table. You don't have to lie to kick it. Yeah, but it's like I mean, I don't have time for the. I mean, I don't have time for that, but whatever. That's why I say, whatever I want to do, however I want to do something was that I make sure that I support myself. That's why I work as much as I work. That's why I work as hard as I work. Whatever, you know what I'm saying. And I still, you know, um, can live a fairly comfortable life and still do what I want to do and still be able to save and plan for my future as well. Without the help of a cash app or things like that. What's up, Mary Williams, baby? Happy New Year's to you, sweetheart. You're right about that. Right. I mean, be productive in what is going on and what you're doing, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Show people how to do it in a productive way. You know, be someone of some stuff, substance, and value to people. What's up, Bird Bird, baby? How you doing? Betty White, what's up, baby? Yeah, he can play the piano, I guess, and can sing, I guess, without at least, or at least he had degrees in music. And she, I guess, at one point had a voice, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But when you squander your talents, well, it's not you lose your talents. That's so good to hear, Barbara. You're blessed, baby. Y'all, please like this video, you guys. I know there's a couple new people in here was not just watching me and listening to me, just watching this black screen. Like this video, please. You're right about that, Braxton. You are right about that. You're right about that. A lot of people miss that mark. Like, thing is, you are the product. You are what people are going to buy and buy into. You are what people are going to support and come to and lean to as a way of then building your brand. You are the brand, and if you don't realize that you are the brand, then you missed the mark. You missed the boat. You didn't get the memo that was sent out. When you put yourself in the public's eye, was not you are the brand, and how you present yourself is the brand that people are going to buy into and pay for. You know, if your brand is looks cheap and your brand looks disheveled and badly presented and badly put together, was not, you know, no one's going to pay for that. No one's going to pay any kind of quality money for that. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't. I see it. I saw it very much before. I see it like, My thing is people it's taking less and less time for people to be revealed on here as well, because you know what I'm saying. Like, you're not going to, like, people's not going to give you their hard earned money, was not, when you're not giving them something in return or not offering them anything in return. No one's going to be willing to pay your whole lifestyle for stuff that's not right. That would be hysteria, rhetoric, nonsense. That's the brand, because that's what I get from her. I get that. I get nonsense. I get rhetoric. I get hysteria from her. Trina, see, you're right. Absolutely right about that. You're absolutely right. Who's gonna get it? I'm grown. I can't get in trouble, baby. I'm a grown ass man. I cannot get in trouble at all before nobody here on YouTube. Right, Trina. You're absolutely right about that. I support people all different types of ways. I support people through their Patreon. I support people if they're having something behind the scenes. I support them. Was not. I'm not here to show you, oh, this is what I'm giving you. As not, oh, this is what I'm doing for you. Whatever. Oh, I want everyone to know that I'm doing this for you. No, it's not for that. My support is not for that. My support is a click and a view. My support is helping your watch time get up while me watching your whole video. That's how I support you. Well, I been there, done that. BMW baby, been there, done that. I've been attacked several different times by this individual. I guess someone said so. Like I said, someone said that the other day. I think Miss Leo, was it you the other day when I was live? Said that so and so mentioned my name, and I'm like, who? I don't watch her. I don't know her. Yeah, this is the first time she attacked me. It won't be the last. What do you want me to do? Sit here and protect you when you already attacked me, you've threatened me, you tried to intimidate me, was not? Please. We got time for you. Oh, it was cheeky. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. What's that? I mean, I found out what it was about, but I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Right, Ms. B, exactly. And if I like you, I will sit through commercials, was not to help you get your accents up. Hey, Atlanta chick, baby, how you doing, baby? He's so silly. But even if you are monetized, get a job. Like, you know, good morning to you. What's up, Shan, baby? How's them titties doing, baby? They sitting high, riding pretty. That's also like I'll be exhausted watching these people. You know it. It's not Betty White. Like I said, I mean, like I said, people think I'll be playing was not even before I got monetized was not. I asked and I said, "What is it before? I mean, what is these checks for? A good lunch? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's was it for a good lunch, maybe a nice dinner somewhere? Was not dinner in a movie somewhere. Other than that, I mean, my little checks is not all. Is not that. I can live off it if I wanted to. If I had a cat, I'd starve trying to live off this these little YouTube checks. Exactly, Sephora. Exactly. A side of Papalos. Exactly. Appetizer of Gator bites. That's about it. And a hurricane. that's all. This, that's all. This is pretty much for. It's not. No, you're not paying a phone bill. You're not paying a cable bill. It's definitely not paying a cable bill, phone bill. It's just a little something. You know what I'm saying? Just a little something. Just a little avocado egg roll at damn Cheesecake Factory. The macaroni bites. That's all it is. I mean, I think like I mean, I don't have much. Like I said, I don't have much, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I could be doing better and I could be doing a lot worse. But I would never depend on something so unstable such as a YouTube check in order for me to live off of. Because it's not guaranteed. Oh, they are good at Chicken Factory. Buffalo, it was on buffalo chickens wrapped in wonton and deep fried. Hmm. Yeah, y'all know I love some food, so I know what the buffalo bites are. I sure do. I sure do. And avocado egg rolls are so good too. All it is basically like guacamole with a little sugar in it, and then it's deep fried with egg. And I mean, roll up in the egg roll wrapper and then deep fried. Sure do. Yep. Enough for exactly. Mm-hmm. Right. Like my thing is like I mean like I just can't do it. I just can't do it. It's not that's not how I made up. I can't sit up here and worry about, you know, don't say this in my chat. I won't say this I won't be myself and say this was not because it's gonna mess up my coin. Well, it's not. I can't do it. I just can't do it. You know. It's be you know they can't have husbands or wives or significant others. You know that. Exactly. Exactly. All you have to do is turn it off. But they fight back and forth as if, you know what I'm saying, it's something important. Products. Yeah. I mean, exactly, right. What's up, Deborah? How you doing? Oh, I appreciate it, sweetheart. Not birthday. Happy New Year's to you as well. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. If they don't have high blood pressure now, they will in a second. Oh, it would be your birthday too? Oh, happy birthday and happy New Year's to you then, baby. See, I knew something. I knew something. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I just don't. Like I said, the biggest takeaway I got from this year in this sector was that the talent went down, the ignorance went up. And it just is what it is. People don't have to like it. People don't have to agree with it. What's not, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You make the environment that you want to be in. And like I said, that's why my channel is what my channel is. You know what I'm saying? It's a variety of different things because I'm entertained by a variety of different things. I have a lot of different interests was now. And it just can't be, you know, one sided, one way, all beefing all the time, all mess all the time. No. Let's sprinkle in a little bit of mess with a whole bunch of other stuff. A little bit of mess with a whole bunch of other stuff. Hey, Miss Cunningham, baby, how's you going? How's everything going with you? Is your hold up, it's your birthday. Hold up, when is your birthday, baby? When's your birthday, Miss Cunningham, sweetheart? And happy birthday to you. It gets bored. Like I get bored very easily. You be there for lunch. Oh, happy birthday to Hood Table. Happy birthday, sweetheart. To all is it Capricorn season? To all the Capricorns in the house, happy birthday to y'all. Happy birthday. Today is your birthday? Happy birthday, sweetie pie. Oh, I should give you a hug and kiss. I'm gonna give you a big hug and kiss in Vegas. Give you a big hug and kiss in Vegas. Yeah, but like it's like a very large dysfunctional family. Okay, had a birthday house party. Okay, that's what's up. That is what's up. Lovely one. Everything checked out okay. Hope everything checked out okay. You're right about that. BMW. If it was put into something productive, it would be amazing. Yeah, like it's because YouTube is so big was not, but like we know each other was not. We have grown close to each other. We have grown to know each other's little ins and outs was not all kind of stuff over here. Yes, big hugs to all the Capricorns, and happy birthday to everybody in the room. Happy birthday to everybody in the room whose birthday was in the past couple of weeks or coming up. It does have a special place in your heart, really. Like it really does. Like as much as I don't like it, I still love it. You know what I'm saying? As much as I wish it to be could be better and to do better, I still appreciate and accept what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm like putting anyone down or putting anything down. Was not. Miss Cunningham, you have COPD too. Ugh, I know. With along with everything else. Mm. I be praying for you, Miss Cunningham, baby. You know I do. I be praying for you. I be praying for you. But yeah, as much as this place get on my nerves, I can't. I mean, like I said, I don't like. I can stop watching it, but I still have to still support. Who I support. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I still support who I support, whatever. But although it's on my nerves, we are a family, like a giant tree, reaching out to the sky. From Dreamgirls as well. Yes. Hugs in Vegas. Free hugs all around in Vegas. Yes, 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 yes. There's a child that chases police cars every course. People are a mess. People are a mess. People are a mess. Like if we lived in an apartment building was now, that apartment building would be on fire. It would be ridiculous. That apartment building would be burnt to ashes because people are just crazy. Like people will be doing nigger knocking on doors, like knocking on doors and running away, putting bags of burning poop in people's doors. Where it's not knocking on the door, come out, see the fire, have them stop it out, having dookie on their shoes. It's supposed to be a mess. People sleep with people's husbands, sleeping with people's wives. Men DLing, going to door, trying to sleep around and suck all kind of emoji, eggplant emojis, as Miss Olivia say. What's up, Grady baby? How you doing, sweetheart? You know, there'll be about 18,000 candy ladies in one building, everyone trying to outsell each other. It'll be a mess. You're gonna be homeless, Miss Leah. There'll be some homeless ones in that building too. There'll be some homeless ones in that building too. Um, I think right now there's too many meet and greets being going around. For one, I think there's too many meet and greets happening right now. There's too many meet and greets happening. I think that I'm like if I do anything, I may do like a lunch or something. You know what I'm saying? Hey, melancholy baby, how you doing? You know, yeah. Like in the pet sector, like that, it's like little animals, like little puppies was not running around or acting silly was not. Then that's cute. That's lighthearted and you know what I'm saying, cute and adorable. We all everyone like a little puppy or a little kitten. You know what I'm saying, or a little horse acting crazy, or goats. Or like we all like that. Those things. Shit. I'm a boy. I mean, I'm a boy, butter. I'm a boy. You ain't jail no more. Leave me alone. It'd be a mess. It'd be a whole mess. It'd be how people want to like be there's always one person who have the most decked out apartment was not but still living in the ghetto. Everything is flashy and glamorous, but yet it's still living in the ghetto. It'd be all kind of crazy. It'd be all kind of craziness happening if the sector was an apartment building. For real, Miss B. Hold up. Oh, so that's a blessing in itself, Miss Patrice Cunningham, baby. I got your plate. I got your plate coming, baby. I got your plate coming. I got your plate coming. I'm working on several things like that. Grady baby. I'm working, like I said earlier. I'm working on like recipes, putting recipes stuff together. Was not just a little something, something, something. Yeah, because like I said, I love cooking. I love entertaining. I love drink making. So I just love all different kind of stuff. I like that. Exactly, the hood table. You know how they do it. Have a Mercedes, always checking the window to make sure no one's touching their car. You know what I'm saying? Alarms constantly going off on that car, waking up the whole damn building. You wouldn't dare expose your pets. Exactly.
Yes, we're so happy Miss Patricia's here too. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, we all from the hood. Well, not all. I grew up there. My mom moved us when we were all 9 years old. She's like, "Yeah, this is too much. Let's go. Let's go. Let's pack up and go." Ooh, they're trying to get arrested. That's some hood shit right there. But okay. What can I do to get arrested, y'all? What can I do to get arrested? That's crazy. That is so crazy. Yeah. I don't want a record, you know what I'm saying? I like my way to vote. Freeze on deck. What? ATL chick, what are you talking about? Antifreeze on deck for the dogs and for the cats. We're not talking about killing pets, are we? Bugetto, exactly. Very much that. Very much that. Exactly, Betty White. That'll get you arrested while walking to the hospital without shoes on? I thought they said, oh, that's a convenience store. No shoes, no shirt, no service. Right. Yeah, cause yeah, I mean, I grew up in the ghetto. Like I grew up damn near, no, on the poverty line, under the poverty line actually. That's why I can appreciate what I have today. That's why I can make anything out of anything. It's called imagination. Being able to, opposed to having real marbles, having rocks as your marbles. I grew up that poor. You outside playing marbles with rocks. You know, playing jacks with rocks. You know what I'm saying? You find the little ball from the little gumball machine for 25 cents, and you pick up, you know what I'm saying? You find about the same size little rocks, and those will be your little jacks and stuff. hmm There are ways around everything. There's ways around everything. You know, it does not take a person of means to understand everything. Was not. Oh, that was nice of you, Betty White. Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? Because the thing is, funny thing is, growing up, we never had problems with the police growing up. Like I don't remember having a problem with the police, even living in the hood. Yeah, I never been like. I think what have I ever had any involvement with the police growing up? Besides fighting in school, other than that, no, I never had any involvement with the police. But yeah, like I said, this 2019, this year review basically is the same, different players, same game. Um, we've seen people make up, break up, you know what I'm saying, just to make up again. We've seen people come together like Voltron trying to come against different people, depends on who they don't like for the moment. We've seen people dog people events out was not, but then go around and make the same you use the same blueprint to try to get their events popping was not, which it didn't happen. We of course it's the same old lies happening and carrying on. It's the same old BS happening as well. Nothing's really changed from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. It is still the same. The nonsense is real. Yes, Voltron, baby. Remember that old cartoon Voltron? Yes, exactly. I'm from the hood, not of the hood. You know how it works. I'm from it, but not of it. Boogie down Bronx all day, Melrose Ave. Okay. hmm Well, I grew up like I when we moved from Chicago to Seattle. That's when the whole Crips and Bloods on the West Coast was like blowing up. You know what I'm saying? That was really big. But, although we lived in the blood area, where there was a lot of bloods there, they didn't bother us. They didn't bother us. They didn't bother me, my brother, or my sisters. We were cool, you know. And also, for I never ran from the cops. Like I said, the cops really never bothered us because we weren't the ones that was out there acting fool. That's what we doing now. Shouting out our hoods, shouting out where we grew up. Oh, okay, okay. Flatlands in Omaha. No, I actually grew up in the projects. Cabrini Greens in Chicago. That's what I grew up in. Cabrini Greens. Have y'all heard of Cabrini Greens back in the days? Now they're all torn down and now they're all gentrified. But back in the days, Cabrini Greens was the place where around the country people knew that it was the hood. That's where I grew. Yes, Candyman, exactly. And then I moved to the hood in Seattle. So I'm not ashamed of it, not afraid of it. My mom didn't have much. We didn't have much, but we had each other. And we learned how to do what we need to do. It's too much. It was too much for you, so you had to move. hmm They were rough. Like I said, I mean, I knew this one little girl. Her name was I won't say her name was. I still remember her name. She was a pretty little girl. I think she was the only little mixed girl in the whole project at that time. Was that? But she got raped 3 times, and she got raped so bad to where she's paraplegic now. Yeah, it was horrible. That place was bad. My mom saw that. She was like, "Yep, my little girl will not be dealing with this situation. Let's go." Yep. Oh, yeah, it was horrible. Oh God, Community Greens was horrible. Gang violence, people getting stabbed in stairways. It was a mess. It was a mess. Yeah, that's why people was like, I tell time, I just look like this. Trust me. Like I am very, very, very sweet streetwise. Could spot a scammer and a crook a mile away. Get there away from me. Ooh. You used to people being in your business. Your mom's trying to catch cases, melancholy. Like, pay if you want to. Your dad was a gentleman, your mom was a hood person. Oh yeah, it's horrible in the African American community. Like, it's horrible. It is horrible. Crazy Puerto Rican. Yeah, when you're too friendly and when you trying to be everybody's friend all the time, always trying to say the right things all the time, was not. I don't trust you. I can't trust you when you always trying to say the right thing. That's why I think I love Miss Deanna. She don't give a damn. It is what it is. You like her, you don't. People who always trying to say the right things all the time, was not always trying to be everyone's friend, always trying to. Can't trust you. I don't know you like that. There's nothing about you I can trust. Ooh, that's a perfect example of ATL chick, Bruce's Place. This is the sector of Bruce's Place. You're absolutely right about that. I seen you. I seen you. Sitting out there out the shower, asking the other one to hand me a towel. Throwing meatloaf at the window because she's watching. Yes, this is definitely Bruce's Place. A mess. Hmm. But yeah, this place is a mess. But yeah, I just want to come to you guys and do a little quick review about my time here on YouTube and what we all seen, what we all been witness to. And pretty much it's the same old thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you could put one person's name here one week and that person here name the next week was not. It's not was not a lot going on really. That I mean there was a lot of stuff happening, but nothing worth talking about. Nobody's on the porch all the time because the thing is if you were on the porch all the time was not you wouldn't be doing commentary about anything. A porch watcher is just someone who is doing their own thing, not talking about anybody was not, just watching what's going on. Now you're a busybody on the porch was not when you pulling a pearl from 227, looking out the window and talking about and commenting on everything, or a Miss Benita betrayal from a living color when you're have your head out the window was not and you see everything that's going on and you're talking about everything going on and adding your little own sauce to it. If you just really a porch watcher was not, you're just watching everything. You are a Pearl from 227 or a Benita Betrayal from A Living Color if you're talking about it and adding a little 2 cents onto it. But that's what they did. Oh, I'm just watching it. No, you're talking about it and commenting on it. You're not just watching it, you're commenting on it as well. There's nothing new under the sun. They are afraid of individuality. They are afraid of individuality. It's not they said. But my mom was born here, but her parents were from. I think okay. But yeah, you guys, I just want to come to you guys real quick. Like I said, I'm gonna probably do about another Mad Day Monday. I may take one more week off of Mad Day Mondays, whatever, because this shit is exhausting, and I don't want to start my new year off with watching mess and nonsense and craziness, whatever. So yeah, so I may, all depends on how I feel. Like I said, of course, I'm gonna talk about what's going on when it happens, whatever, if I feel like it. But I'm not gonna commit to a Mad Day Monday next Monday either because, like I said, I don't want my new year to be. That's the first thing on my thing. Oh, just some good news to end on that. How y'all know I started saving a couple of months, well, a couple of weeks ago was not for like $50 a week. Sorry, I started saving $50 a week was not a couple of weeks ago was not, and I'm already up to $450 just by saving $50 a week. Like I said, I mean it adds up pretty quickly. Was not, and I calculated there's I think 14 more weeks until my birthday and going to Vegas. So um yeah, I should be up to about $1,150 by then. So, and that's just easy to do just by saving a little bit of money a week. It doesn't have to be $50. It could be less, it could be more, but just to have a little bit of extra money that I don't have to worry about taking out of my account or it's not. Of course, I'm gonna spend more than that anyway up in Vegas. But point is, that's just extra money that I didn't spend up until that point. So yeah, you guys, there's a little bit of good news on that front, yeah, it's very easy to save money while it's not, if you know what you're doing and you're just, um like supposed to be shopping every week. I thought I'd leave work, bring my butt home, and put the money up, and call it a day. Because I really don't need anything else anyway. You know what I'm saying? Not too tough. I'm looking for a couple pieces of jewelry so I can do some stuff with it. But other than that, yeah, just basically easy breezy. Not too much going on. Miss Cunningham, how are we? We're not doing nothing. All we're doing is showing a little bit of food here and there. All we're doing is showing a little bit of food every once in a while. But yeah, like I said, it doesn't take much at all to have a bit of extra money was now if you have the discipline. Once I set my mind to something was now I'm the type of person. Once I set my mind to it, it's pretty much good as done. So yeah, so far I'm up to yeah, so far I'm up to 450. There's 14 more weeks until my birthday in April, and me going to Vegas. So by then I should have, if I save $50 a week, I may start saving more as well. But so far it's $50 a week. But if I start saving more, I will know I will have at least $1,150 extra, opposed to all the other money that I'm going to have for Vegas. But that's just extra money that I didn't use on shopping. But yeah, and I also was looking at my stuff, on all the money I spent on stuff that I don't even need. I'm like, I need to stop spending money that I don't need to spend. You know, because last week I probably spent whew, about $700 on something I don't even need. Craziness. So I need to stop doing that to start saving more money. Anyways, you guys, that was my recap for 2019. Like I said, really much going on. The only big thing that really happened is that I came on YouTube as a content creator in 2019. Got into a couple of skirmishes here and there. Was not. Um, I survived. I'm better for it. You know what I'm saying? Would I change anything? Nope, not really, because what I went through so far in 2019 helped me to become the person that I am today. With the mindset, the hindsight is 2020. Was that like I always say? Um, it just is what it is. I want to. Miss Cunningham, stop it, silly. Y'all have a. If I don't talk to you guys before the New Year's, y'all have a great New Year's, and I want to thank you guys so much for the support, for the respectful conversation and back and forth we have with each other. Um, Thank you for not being offended by me flirting with everyone, male, female, and the ones in between. That's what I do. That's who I am. Um, and thank you just for accepting me for who I am and appreciate. And I appreciate. I definitely appreciate it. Y'all have a great day. If I don't talk to you guys again, you'll have a great New Year's. And as I always say as well, don't allow everything that is said to be absorbed into your person in its totality. Take in what helps you be stronger, helps you be better, help nourishes you, helps you be the best person you were meant to be. You guys definitely eat the mince without the bones. Love yourself, love someone else, respect yourself, and definitely respect someone else. Until next time, you guys, this is your boy Food Junkie. If no one has told you they loved you today, know that I love you. And y'all have a great, safe, and prosperous new year. Until next time, I'm out. Love you guys. Peace.